I never imagined a fence could become a battlefield. But when your neighbor of 8 years refuses to finish his side of the shared boundary line, leaving a jagged 6-foot gap that lets his 2 aggressive pit bulls roam into your yard at will, you learn that open space can be a threat, and closure can be revenge. My name is Lena Carter. I've lived at 47 Birch Lane in suburban Willow Creek, Pennsylvania, since 2018. Birch Lane is a peaceful crescent of mid-century ranches and split levels, wide lawns, American flags on porches, and kids riding bikes until the streetlights flicker on. The kind of street where people still say good morning and mean it. We moved here for the quiet. After my husband's long battle with lymphoma ended in 2017, the house became my anchor. I planted a pollinator garden, lavender, coneflowers, bee balm, turned the backyard into a sanctuary for hummingbirds and butterflies. Our daughter Sophie, then 9, called it Mom's Butterfly Kingdom. I needed that kingdom. Grief doesn't shout, it whispers. The garden drowned it out. Then came the Millers. Tom and Carla Miller bought 49 Birch Lane in 2019. Tom was a retired mechanic, loud voice, always in grease-stained tees. Carla worked retail, smiled tight, rarely spoke. They had 2 pit bulls, Duke and Diesel. Big, muscular, bark like gunshots. At first it was fine. They kept the dogs fenced. We exchanged waves. Then Tom started the fence project. In spring 2021, he dug post holes along our shared property line. Standard 6-foot cedar panels. Good enough. He set 3 posts, hung 3 panels, then stopped, right in the middle of the run. A 20-foot gap. No explanation, no apology. Just a pile of unused lumber rotting in his yard. I waited a week, then knocked. "Hey, Tom, the fence looks great so far. Planning to finish the middle section?" He wiped his hands on a rag. Yeah, got busy. I'll get to it." Months passed. The gap stayed. Duke and Diesel discovered it immediately. They'd trot through at dusk, sniff my garden beds, lift legs on the lavender. Sophie was terrified. I started carrying a broom when I gardened. I tried again. Polite note on his door. "Hi, Tom and Carla. Just checking if you're still planning to finish the fence. The dogs have been coming through the gap and it's worrying my daughter. Thanks, Lena." No reply. Then came the first incident. July 2022. Diesel charged my butterfly bush while I was deadheading. I yelled, waved arms. He snarled, teeth bared. Duke joined in. I backed up, tripped over a hose, fell hard, scraped my elbow. Sophie screamed from the deck. I called animal control. They cited Tom for at-large dogs. He paid the fine, smirked across the yard. "Sorry about that. Won't happen again." It happened 3 more times. I installed temporary plastic mesh. He tore it down the next day, said it encroached on his property. I called the township zoning office. They measured. The gap was exactly on the line. Shared responsibility. Work it out. I offered to pay half to finish it. Tom laughed on my voicemail. "I don't need your money, Lena. It's my fence." I stopped sleeping. Every bark at night made me bolt upright. Sophie started drawing pictures of dogs with red eyes. My garden suffered. Trampled beds, urine-burned plats, butterflies vanished. That was when I decided, if he wouldn't close the gap, I would make him regret ever opening it. I started small. Researched property laws. Pennsylvania requires reasonable use of land. Unfinished fences can be nuisance if they allow animals to trespass. But proof was hard. I installed 2 trail cams aimed at the gap. Discrete, motion activated. Every time Duke or Diesel crossed, time-stamped video. I built a log. Date, time, duration, behavior. Sniffing, marking, chasing butterflies. After 30 days, 47 crossings, 14 aggressive incidents, growling, charging. I sent a certified letter to Tom and Carla. CC Township. Per PA Code 5511, repeated trespass by your dogs constitutes a nuisance. I have video evidence. Finish the fence within 30 days or I will pursue legal remedies, including damages to property and emotional distress. Tom's reply, text. "See you in court, sweetheart." I didn't want court. Too slow, too expensive. I wanted results. Phase 2, escalation without escalation. I planted a new border along my side of the gap. Thorny pyracantha, firethorn. Dense, 6 feet tall, bright red berries. Legal, attractive, but sharp as needles. Dogs learned quickly, 1 yelp, bleeding paw. Tom yelled across the yard, "You trying to kill my dogs?" I smiled sweetly. "Just beautifying my yard, Tom. You're welcome to finish the fence anytime." He started spraying weed killer on my side at night. I caught it on cam, him in black hoodie, tank sprayer. Plants wilted. I replaced them, documented everything. Then the dog stopped bolder. One afternoon, Diesel cornered Sophie against the shed. She froze. I ran out screaming, grabbed a garden hose, blasted him. He retreated. Sophie cried for an hour. That night I upgraded. I bought a high-pressure ultrasonic dog deterrent, silent to humans, piercing to dogs, $25K to $35K. Mounted 3 units along the gap, motion triggered. First activation, Diesel approached, ears flattened, yelped, ran home. Tom came out furious. What the hell is that noise? I shrugged from my porch. Must be the new wind chimes. He couldn't prove it. Ultrasonic is inaudible to most adults. Week 3, he tried chaining the dogs. They barked nonstop, new noise complaint. Neighbors sided with me. HOA warned him about excessive barking. Week 4, I added motion-activated sprinklers along the gap. Dogs cross, sudden cold blast. Diesel hated water, stopped coming near. Tom's yard became a prison. Dogs inside more. He started yelling at them. Carla looked thinner, eyes red. Final phase, the letter. Certified mail again. Video evidence of repeated trespass, property damage, dead-headed lavender, and aggressive behavior towards child. Per PA nuisance statutes and local ordinances, you have 14 days to complete the fence or face small claims court for damages. $4,800 estimated garden replacement plus emotional distress. I have witnesses. I attached stills from cams. Dogs in my yard, Tom spraying, Diesel charging Sophie. He called that night, voice shaking. I'll finish the fence. Just drop it. I paused. With a gate, and you pay for the pyracantha I planted. Silence. Then, fine. He finished it in 1 weekend. Solid cedar, lockable gate, no gaps. The dog stayed in his yard. Diesel never crossed again. I replanted the lavender. Butterflies returned. Sophie started drawing flowers again. Sometimes late at night, I walk the fence line. Touch the smooth cedar panels. Hear nothing on the other side. Then I whisper. Some gaps let danger in. But fences? I smile. Fences keep it out forever.